So now you have to find this formula. Okay, so we know this formula. Okay, we know this as okay. Instead of a or b, you can put xy. If you put xy, what will be the formula? Cos x minus cos y is equal to cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. Okay, now I can assume x is equal to a and y is equal to minus b. This is the assumption. Okay, I am assuming x is equal to angle a and y is equal to angle minus b. Okay, now see here, a minus b is equal to cos a cos of minus b. Okay, plus sin a sin of minus b. Okay, I hope this is clear. So this is cos a minus b. So cos a plus b is equal to, okay, cos a you can write like that. This is cos of minus b. Cos of minus theta is what? We have done this property, I am still writing for you. Cos minus theta is cos theta. Cos of minus theta is cos theta. So here you can write cos b. Okay, plus sin a, right? What is sin of minus theta? That is minus sin theta. So what will happen to this minus? This will come out. So instead of plus, here will be minus. So this is your second formula. Okay, just trick. I am telling you a trick to remember. First of all, since this is cos, this is just a trick. Okay, so first cos will come in addition. Okay, addition or subtraction, forget about that. Since it is cos, so what will come in the terms first? Cos term will come first. Okay, now next thing, if there is a plus here, okay, in case of cos only, if there is a plus here, you will put negative here. Okay, just opposite. Remember, opposite. Okay, so this is the trick, little bit tricks that you can use yourself to remember them. Okay, cos, okay, plus, so minus. Okay, now let's go ahead. So we have done two formulas till now. Now we will find some basic relationships which are very important. So these relationships are as follows. First one is cos pi by 2 minus theta. Cos pi by 2 minus theta. Okay. So you can assume pi by 2 as angle A and theta as angle B. Okay. So this is a simple case of cos A minus B. Cos A minus B. Okay. What is, okay. So what is the, what can you write? Like you can write cos A minus B what was what? Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Okay. So cos pi by 2 cos theta plus sin pi by 2 sin theta. Cos A cos B sin A sin B. Okay. Cos A minus B is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So cos pi by 2 is how much? 0. So 0 into anything is 0. So you don't need to write anything. Okay. Sin pi by 2 is how much? 1. Into 1 into sin theta is sin theta. Okay. So this is your third identity. Sin pi by 2 minus theta is sin theta. Okay. Next one, cos pi by 2 plus theta. Cos pi by 2 plus theta. So this is cos a plus b, right? What is cos a plus b? That is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Okay, now pi by 2 is 0, so this will be whole term will be 0. Okay, this is sin pi by 2 sin theta. So sin pi by 2 is 1. So answer will be how much? Minus sin theta. So the second identity is cos pi by 2 plus theta is minus sin theta. Next one, sin pi by 2 sin pi by 2 minus theta. Okay. Right now you cannot do this one because you haven't studied the sign identities. So first of all, we will derive the sign identities. Then we will see what we are talking about. Okay. So the first thing that we are going to do is this identity. We are going to find this identity. Okay. Now, how to do this one? Okay, so you know the identity for cos. Okay, cos a plus b, you know cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Okay, you know this identity. So sin a plus b, can you write it as, you just assume this as theta for the time being. Just assume a plus b as theta. So can you write it as cos pi by 2 minus theta? Yes, cos pi by 2 minus theta is sin theta. We have done this identity over here. Okay, so just now what we will do is sin a plus b. I just put the value of theta. Theta is a plus b. I assume that, so I put that in the equation. Okay. Now, what can you use here? See, if you find the value of this, you will find the value of sin a plus b. Okay. So what will you do is just put the value. So this is how much? Just assume this as q and assume this as p. Okay, so this is a simple question of sin q minus sin p. So you know the identity cos q minus p will be how much? Cos q cos p plus sin q sin p. This much you know. Okay, now how much is cos q? Q is how much? Pi by 2. So just put the values. Cos pi by 2 cos a plus b plus sin pi by 2 okay, sin a plus b. Okay, so what can we do now here is okay, see what I was telling you is, yeah, sorry what I was telling was this was wrong. Okay, so what we can do here is, basically you can see pi by 2 minus a plus b, you can write like this. Okay, the way I was doing the previous way, that was going to take very long. Okay, so just a shortcut came to my mind, so I am doing that. Okay, so here it is pi by 2, so you can take like this cos pi by 2 minus a. Okay, just open this minus sign. Okay, just I am opening this minus sign. Minus b. You can also write it like this without any problem, right? You can write like this pi by 2 minus a. This I opened the bracket, so this is minus a minus b. Okay, so I just put a bracket over here. There is a reason behind this. Okay, so you can assume this as x and you can assume b as y. Okay, so this is just a question like this: cos x minus y. Okay, so cos x minus cos y is how much? Cos x cos y plus sin y. Just put in the values. So this is cos pi by 2, x is pi by 2 minus a, right? Cos y. Okay, plus sin pi by 2 minus a minus into sin y. That is b. Okay, now we just have to open this, yeah. So cos pi by 2 minus a is how much? Cos pi by 2 minus a is sin theta. So sin a cos b plus sin pi by 2 minus a. I will show you how to find this, into sin b. Okay, now you don't know how to find the value of sin pi by 2 minus 1. Okay, we haven't even done the identity also. So we will do the concept we have seen in the last classes. Okay, so actually you can't derive the formula without knowing the value of sin pi by 2 minus a. Okay, and you don't know the formula also for sin a minus b. So what you can use is basically this is pi by 2 minus theta. Okay, so it is basically sin 90 minus theta. What is sin 90 minus theta? See, 90 minus theta. So you enter the first quadrant. First quadrant sign is always positive. Okay, and 90 you can write as 90 into 1 minus theta. Okay, we have done this concept in the last classes. 90 into 1 minus theta. So this is the first quadrant. So this will be plus. Okay, and minus theta. Okay, so you can write here cos theta. Because 1 is odd, and if there is odd, so sign will get converted to cos. So sin pi by 2 minus a, there is another property, sin pi by 2 minus a theta, sorry, you can write here, is equal to cos theta. Okay, so this one will be how much? Sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Okay, and this was the identity for sin a plus b. Sin a plus b. Sin a plus b is how much? Sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Okay, now the same thing you can do for is a minus b. You also have to find sin a minus b, right? Sin a minus b. Okay, only difference in the derivation is instead of theta what will you put? A minus b. Theta is a minus b. Then again you will rearrange, you will open the bracket and minus a, and this, when you open the bracket, this will become plus. This will become plus. Okay, so this is the question of cos x plus cos y. This is a question of cos x plus cos y. Okay, so what is the formula for cos x plus cos y? Cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Just that there is a difference of sign, that's all. Nothing new is there in this question. Okay, and what will come here? Minus will come here. Again minus will come here. So what will be your answer? sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Okay, so this is your sin A minus B. Okay, so we have done how many formulas till now? Cos A plus B, cos A minus B, sin A plus B, sin A minus B. Okay, then we have done these formulas. Okay, now next one. Now let us find another formula. Let us find now sin pi by 2 plus theta. Sin sin pi by 2 plus theta. So sin pi by 2 is A and theta is B. Okay, so just put in this property. We have done this property, yes, so we will apply this one only. So this will be how much? Sin pi by 2 cos theta plus cos pi by 2 sin theta, right? So what is happening? Cos pi by 2 is how much? 0. So 0 into 0 sin theta is 0. So sin pi by 2 is how much? 1. 1 into cos theta is equal to 1. So sorry cos theta. It is cos theta. So sin pi by 2 is plus theta is cos theta. Okay. Now the remaining thing is tan pi by 2 plus theta. Tan pi by 2 plus theta is what? Sin pi by 2 plus theta upon cos pi by 2 plus theta. Okay, so just put in the values of cos pi by 2 plus theta and sin pi by 2 plus theta. Cos pi by 2 plus theta, sin pi by 2 plus theta is how much? Cos theta. Okay, and cos pi by 2 plus theta is how much? Cos pi by 2 plus theta is how much? Minus sin theta. This will be how much? This will be cos theta minus sin theta. So this will be minus cot theta. Minus cot theta. Okay. Next, last formula. Tan pi by 2 minus theta. What will that be? Sin pi by 2 minus theta upon cos pi by 2 minus theta. Just put in the values again. Sin pi by 2 minus theta is cos theta. Okay, and cos pi by 2 minus theta is sin theta. So this will be cot theta. Okay, see, this is the conventional way I am showing you, the formula way. You can assume this technique by your mind also. See, you know that tan 90 plus theta. I am just showing another alternate method. 90 plus theta. So that means which quadrant you are entering? 90 plus theta. This is the second quadrant. In second quadrant, you know tan is always negative because only sin is positive. So you can automatically write the sign negative here. Also it is 90, yes? 90 into 1 plus theta. So 1 is odd, so tan will get converted to cot. So cot theta. You can do this way also, the way I have shown you earlier. But this is a technical method to solve this. I mean the derivation, okay? So, okay, only now two formulas are remaining. So the next formula is tan A plus B. Okay, tan A plus B you can write as sin A plus B upon cos A plus B. Okay, now sin A plus B we already found out the formula, and cos A plus B also we did that, but this is not written here. Sin A cos B plus cos a plus b is, we have done this before. Okay, now this is the denominator. Okay, now see carefully. We have to find the formula because on the left hand side it is tan, and I have to find the formula in terms of tan only. So how can I do this? How can I convert this into tan? So what I will do is, what you can do, all of you can do is basically divide both numerator and denominator by cos a cos b. Cos a cos b. So just divide the numerator and denominator by cos a cos b. Okay. Now just divide them individually by cos a cos b. So okay, very long to write, okay, but anyways, so see why I did that, you will see. Cos b cancel, okay. Sin a upon cos a is how much? Just look carefully here, okay. Tan a, okay. Now here cos a cancel. Sin b upon cos b is tan b, okay. Now this one cos a cos b upon sin a cos b cancel, both of them 1. Okay, sin a sin b upon cos a cos b. So sin a upon cos a, sin b upon cos b. What will that be? Now I will write here. Tan a plus tan b upon 1 minus tan a tan b. Okay. This is the formula for tan a plus b. Okay, tan a minus b, what will be it? Just change the signs. Tan a minus b will be sin a minus b upon cos a minus b, right? Sin a minus b is sin a cos b minus cos a sin b upon cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Okay, again just change the sign. Here it will be plus, here it will be, okay. Here it will be negative, here it will be plus. Here it will be negative, here it will be plus. So tan a minus tan b plus upon 1 plus tan a tan b. Just change, it's just the change of signs, that's all. Nothing complicated. So these are the formulas for now. There are many more formulas, but first we will practice some questions regarding this formula, then we will go forward, okay. So before going forward, we will do some simple questions related to this topic, so that you know a little bit application of the formula. See, until and unless you don't use a formula, you won't remember it, okay. So that's why we will do some simple questions. So let us start some questions. Okay, so I have some questions with me that I have taken, so we will do those questions, okay. Okay. Let's do a question, sin 75. Okay, now how will you find the value of sin 75? See, I have told you now compound angles. Now you have to use that concept somehow to find the value of sine 75. Now you don't know the value of sine 75, but what all values you know? You know the value of sine 30, you know the value of sine 45, you know sine 60, you know sine 30, 90. So if you use sum of any of these two angles that I have just told you, can you make them sine 75 so that you can use the formula sine A plus B? Okay, what I am trying to tell you is 75, it can be written as what? 30 degree plus 45. Why I said so? Because you know the value, okay? You know the value of 30 degree and 45 degree. Okay, so I can write it like this: sine 30 plus 45 degree. No problem. Okay. Now what we have to do? Just we have to use the formula. Which formula? Sine A plus B. Okay. The formula is sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Okay. So just put the formula. So sine A sine 30 cos 45 plus cos 30 sine 45. Okay. So let us solve this further. Sine 30 is how much? 1 by 2. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. And sine 45 is how much? 1 by root 2. Okay, now just simplify this. So you will get something like 1 plus root 3 upon 2 root 2. Okay, to simplify this further, you can rationalize this. I am not going to do. This is the answer. Okay. Okay, this is the one way to do this question. Okay, now let us do one more question regarding these angles. These are important questions. They can ask them in 2-3 marker. Okay, so let us do one more question. Next question is tan 15. Okay, so how will you do this question? Okay, obviously you have to use the angle of the formula of compound angle formula for tan. You have to use that somehow. So 15. So you know the which values of tan. You know the value of 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 and 90. So which angle can you use to make this 15 degree? Which all angles? So what is coming to my mind right now is 45, 30. You know that, yes? 45 minus 30 is how much? It is 15. Okay, it is 15. Okay, so just write like this. Okay, is it clear? Yes. So just this is A, this is B. So tan A minus B is how much? We just did the formula. Okay, now just substitute the values. Now I will put the values. Tan 45 is how much? 1. Tan 30 is how much? 1 by root 2. 1 by root 3. Upon 1 plus tan 45 1. Into tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So in other words you can write like 1 minus 1 by root 3 upon 1 plus 1 by root 3. What is the LCM? Root 3. So just take the LCM, so it will become like this. So this is your answer. Root 3 minus root 1 upon root 3 plus root 1. Okay, so these is some simple application. We will do some complicated questions also. We will see them in the next class. Okay, so that is enough for today.